This is basically my life. I sit, edit video, I sit, do program. Other than that, we've actually had an alright day so far. We've had a very lazy morning, which is what you're supposed to do on a bank holiday. It's how you roll. We've already scoffed a load of chocolate, although, to clarify, they are actually in here, all of them. That thing again where we like separate out the eggs and fill them with stuff, like little chocolate like mini eggs, cream eggs, obviously like fractions of them, chocolate chunks, marshmallows and all that kind of good stuff, and it's delicious. But yeah, we've done it again this year, but with bigger eggs. Last time I did it as like a rush and they only had small eggs left in the shop. But otherwise, all we need to do today is sort out Graham, and we're going to do some packing because tomorrow we're heading back up to Nottingham for the weekend to see family and friends and whatnot. So yeah, we're trying to like do all of our Sunday jobs today. So we've done the other washers in the washer. You know how to live. That's, if you're wondering, was why I've brought my work glasses home, because I want to show them off, you know. Something I am quite excited about going on this trip is I get to use my suitcase for the first time ever. Although I did have to get Laura to pack it. I packed it with like my shoes and stuff, and I got next to nothing in it. Now she's helped me with like the other side. I'll be able to fill it up with like lots of stuff. And in theory, I only take my laptop bag, which is invisible, there we go, and my suitcase. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I've never used it before, it's my birthday present, so pretty excited about using that. Finishing watching my programme, and then I'll wake Laura up and we'll go to bed. Well, this is really hard, especially to film at the same time. We said though, I'm a suitcase convert. Hang on. Just watch the footage back, and I normally like watch what the last clip said so that I can carry it on relatively well, and I saw that it said 1 in the top corner and I'm like, well, there shouldn't be 1 clip, but it was 11. So I managed to come up here. I normally end up with like the biggest bag going because I have like my laptop and stuff and my suitcase. I didn't have like I either have really small bags or a big bag, and I end up coming with a big bag, which then gets filled because if you've got a big bag then you fill it. So it always looks like I've come like for 3 weeks rather than 3 days. Yeah, I'm all about that suitcase life now, so that's great. Otherwise though, I am now slumming it. I have no longboard. Laura's taken the car because she's going to the opticians, and I'm just walking. So I'm going to walk up, go meet Shawnee boy, and we're going to get a bus into town. A bus? I know, tell me about it. And we're going to go have some lunch and play some pool. Yeah, otherwise I had a pretty good drive up as per usual. Kind of forgot how far it is, to be honest with you. You know when you're driving on the road, and I like turned the screen off my phone to save its battery a little bit. I'm driving up the road, I must have been on this road for about 45 minutes now. And then it's not, I've been there for 10 minutes, I've still got 50 miles to go. Just one long boring stretch of road until basically just after Birmingham, and then it's like 2 shorter stints, like the M1 and the M42. So, but yeah, we swapped over at Tamworth, so Laura got the more interesting leg of the journey. Otherwise we had a bit of a chinwag at home at Laura's with like a sister and stuff. They did a bit of baking, I did a little bit of programming. I've just like converting the test run, I've converted the compiler for Visual Studio 2017. I'm now converting the test runner. I have a relatively interesting problem to test, which I always do, where I have asynchronous methods, but I need to make sure that I'm populating. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I do. Fuck. I've basically got to make sure that I map up my asynchronous result with the correct like working directory, which is difficult because in the tests things might be coming back in different places. It's going to be a relatively complicated test in order to hold down all that threading, but it's very important. I think I probably say this every time I come back, but whenever I walk around like these areas and stuff, it all feels so much smaller than it used to be when I were a little boy, when I were a little kid, you know? It just feels smaller, and it's weird because like all the houses seem smaller. Obviously I'm bigger now, but I'm not that much bigger. It's just obviously a mental thing, isn't it? You like think of it as much bigger than it used to be. Like the school looks tiny. /all Bristol is on like, Bristol is like a bigger place where everything's more compact. So here things are smaller and spread out a little bit further, and therefore it feels smaller. Does that make sense? Yeah, because like you wouldn't get roads this wide in Bristol with houses so far away from the road. By the way guys, what would you call this like alleyway thing that goes up by the side of a field, well a school field and some houses? Because in Nottingham we call it a twitchel. And that's a very, very localised word. Because we used to walk down here, I used to walk to Shaun's and John's and then come down this path, this twitchel, and then go to school through that gate. Oh, reminiscing. This hedge feels smaller than it used to be. I think what it is you expect places to change. Like when I moved to Bristol, obviously Bristol doesn't change all the time, but moving from Nottingham to Bristol is a change, and then you kind of expect Nottingham to change equal to that whenever you come back. And obviously it doesn't, because that'll be crazy. Like, all of this is exactly the same. It's just never changed. So it's weird. I'm like 15 minutes early, so I'm just doing a bit of a tour. So pretty glad I brought my scarf because it's bloody freezing. This little hydrant here, when I was first learning to ride a bike, came cycling down here. Dad was walking behind, just gone to the shop to get newspaper. I hit that, went flying, and then was just like on the floor, stunned. And then Dad ran to like see if I was alright. He says he's never ran so fast in his life. It's a new day at the moment. I kind of forgot to vlog yesterday. But currently everyone in the house is asleep. Laura, her sister and her mum are asleep in the conservatory. Her dad's asleep in the living room and I'm in the living room on my laptop working while watching Formula 1. Living the dream. Now I'm waiting turn in bedroom and bathroom to get ready for bed. Looking at I bought Laura this teddy bear. It's an owl called Barney. What if I'd have made a video about that? Well, not about it, because I kept it secret from her, so probably not. I've got an awful amount of footage this weekend, have I? We are now heading on over to Dad. We're going to go out for lunch. Also, like, our last day here, we're heading back to Bristol. Later on today, Laura's gone out for brunch, and I'm going out for lunch. So yeah, I've left with like enough time to have a bit of fun on the longboard, and maybe go see if I know anyone back at my old workplace. Whenever Dad says that we should meet at a time, like he'll say, oh yeah, I'll be there for about 10 and he'll rock up at 8 o'clock. So he said, meet me for about 12 and I'm going to rock up about 11:30. Sounds fair to me. Yeah, like while Laura's not at her like family's house, it's kind of a bit awkward me just kind of sat there like, hey. We had like a day yesterday of we went out for a long walk with the family and then we sat around in the house talking and stuff, so I'm kind of exhausted. I've exhausted all of my conversation points now and I just kind of feel really awkward when it's like that. So yeah, I'm kind of killing a significant amount of time where I can. Aww. There's like a really small skate park there, and if it was empty I was going to see what the longboard's like on it, but I don't think it would have been good anyway because it's like one of the ones that's in like a big bowl and I think this would get stuck. Rather than the ones that are like all flat and then there's like ramps and stuff. That'd be a bit better, but you know, what can you do? What else have we done? Yeah, we went for a walk yesterday. We went around where all of like the horses are and stuff, where we used to keep our horse, which we don't keep anymore. So that was alright, that was jolly good fun. We were expecting rain, and it didn't, thank God, because we were out for a really long time. We went bloody miles actually. When they come down to Bristol, me and Laura always try to keep like the walks to like a relatively minimal length, because like we know that we walk more and faster and whatnot than like, they're not old, but like older people. And then came in with like, yeah, let's just fucking walk for several miles. Okay. Obviously less of a concern moving forward. And yeah, otherwise on Friday as well, we just went out just talking, just catching up on stuff, because a lot of stuff's gone on in mine and Shaun's life. And we went out for a lovely meal. It was bloody lovely. I went home and then Laura's had her family around, and then me and Laura went to the pub in the evening with some friends. It was jolly good fun. It was a nice time. But yeah, just been shit vlogger basically. Look who it is, yeah, boy. There we go, had a lovely lunch, took dog out for a walk, and I'm heading back. Probably gonna hit the road in the next hour, I guess. We're home, and we're cracking open the joint special egg. You noticed that my hair started going a bit wild recently?
Yeah, my comb.
It's been a bit like, you know? Here she is. Do you want to crack her open? I don't know. Which one is it? It's a Malteser egg, yeah. You just crack it open like a normal egg, I guess. How would you crack open a normal egg? Oh, Get excited, boys. Get excited. Oh, is the glue too strong? I'm gonna have to cut the camera because this take is way too long. Yes. Look at that. Oh, you got a little bit of marshmallows. Got a bit of cream egg there, look. Oh, bon appetit. The lighting wasn't horrible in here, it looked lovely. Alright guys, we've had enough of our sporadic schedule, routine. We've had enough of that. We're back into the grind. It's Tuesday, but it's Monday. We're back to work. We're a chuffing busy day today as well to get on the road and get up and running. I think we've got planning at work, but we've also got to go shopping tonight, got to do some ironing. There's some other things I need to sort out admin wise. At lunchtime I've got to go out and buy myself some lunch because we didn't manage to go shopping yesterday, so I've got no sandwiches. All in all, it's a crazy day. It's going to be fun. I actively look forward to going back to work, you know? Actively, like, I'm excited to go back. I've had enough of the weekend. That's a good sign. I haven't had that for a while. And I've got the perfect opportunity to try one of the several places that I want to try out. This bakery looks really nice, you know? I'm not just going to go to Sainsbury's and buy a shitty sandwich. I make a shitty sandwich for myself every day. I'm thinking of having a pasty, truth be told. I'm a big pasty fan. I figured out where I can get my pasty from. I just need to try and find somewhere. I think there might be a market somewhere where I can buy some fruit. So I just have an apple and an orange. And then I'll be happy. Pasty, apple, orange, dum dum. Have you seen how strange this building looks? I can't see the screen, so I can't vouch for... But look, like that front wall here, they must have not had planning permission to get rid of that because it's a listed building and a listed wall, but they can still build like a glass thing in front of it. Isn't that cool? Already had a lovely pasty. Oh, it was nice, but the meat was like a bit chunky, so it wasn't like evenly distributed, you know? And now, just finish off some grapes, head back to work, do some work. By the way, boys, these are the best grapes in the world. Enjoy. I often find it quite difficult to like buy my own lunch because I have such a varied lunch. I have like sandwiches, crisps, fruit, as in like an apple and an orange normally, chocolate bar. I find it quite difficult to go out and buy for relatively cheap something that feels that varied. So I've already had a Cornish pasty, I've had these, and I've bought myself like a little pot of fudge that I can keep in my drawer. Hit off like savoury, fruit, sweet, yeah? Even though these are very sweet, but anyway. To be honest, maybe the fudge was overkill. Grapes were more than enough. You know what guys, I think I'm just gonna have to end this video today. We're just gonna have to start again tomorrow. But like, it's not gone well this weekend, and I think I just need to have a hard reset and just start again tomorrow on a new video. It is nearly midnight, I'm heading off to bed. I've had a lot of like little ticky off things to do this evening. I've done things like meter readings, ironing, we did shopping, sorted out some banking stuff, just like lots of tiny little things. And there was no point getting into any work. So I'm heading to bed, basically. That's about that. Today we had like a long day of planning. Like I said, we did plan in the morning, plan in the evening, trying to figure out how to make planning more interesting as well, more engaging, and things. But yeah, so that's that. Also, what we need to do as like a team is we need to get better at logging the time that we do on each task, because like we're not very good at the moment of, we're like allocating a lot of work, like more work that we can do, but then when we get time estimate, it's nowhere near, it's like half. So we need to get better at that. I've downloaded another timing app so I can time myself. I actually quite like having like a start-stop timer thing. But other people don't like it, so I'm just going to have like one on my phone. Just be like, there we go, right, there we go, that's how many time there is for that. But yeah, that's about that. Otherwise, tomorrow, Wednesday, starting again. Like, the weekend, this video was never going to be good, given how bad the weekend was. So, we will try again tomorrow. Or in a bit, for you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I apologise if this video has been such a miss, but I'll catch you later.